So I have Adam Pearson, senior defender from Rockford, Illinois, and then I have Alvin Bierley from San Jose, California. And he's a sophomore.
And just an opening statement about tonight's match.
Yeah, first I want to thank University of Chicago for hosting us. That we've been impressed with all the effort and time you've put into our team. I want to thank UFC today in a really, really difficult match. Really, really impressed with Mike and his squad on a lot of levels. And then I just want to make sure to thank our people who's supporting us, which are our alums who've been backing these guys from day one, their families who've been backing them from day one. We've just been really honored to represent Carleton and honored to represent our department, and these guys are a credit to great. They can really hold their heads high after a really, really difficult match. They haven't lost since September the 12th, which I'm not very good at math, but I think that's 2 months away from now. So they can be really, really proud of their season.
I guess my first question, Adam, I just want to hit, you guys led the number 3 team in the country for most of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about what was working for you.
I mean, when we let them have the ball and we let them play with the ball around, they were able to work it around, and really they had a lot of chances at the start of the game. And once we kind of calmed down the ball and kept the ball and worked it around, and we attacked at them, we were able to work it around and just create a few chances ourselves. And then when we had one breakaway, one of our players got fouled, and Alvin just buried the free kick like he has a few times this year already.
Alvin, walk me through that goal and talk about that feeling when you saw that ball go in.
I mean, it wasn't really too special at the time, and just wanted to score. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Didn't really feel too much different than a regular game. Just wanted to win the game.
Alvin, your thoughts on the senior leadership of this team and what you've learned from Adam and the other senior class?
It's been like absolutely fantastic. Just could not have asked for a better senior class. Really just led by example the entire season, just picking the team up when showing leadership at exactly the right time, just all throughout the season. And like the underclassmen really look up to them, really led us by example, and Mark and Adam especially, the type of leaders that we aspire to be.
Adam, you had to kind of captain that back line. You had some help with, all 4 of you guys played played the full 90 or pretty much every game all season, but tonight you guys were pushed into a little bit more duty than typical. What did you guys do differently as a unit back there to kind of do what you could to withstand the pressure of Chicago tonight?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we faced an offense today that we haven't faced all season. They put every single player up in the field. They just sat through 2 center backs back, and everyone else is up attacking us back 4. And we really needed to. We worked on getting our center backs back, or center mids back, and really covering men. And we had to really communicate when we were passing people from one side to the other. And U Chicago in general made a lot of really good crossing runs, and we really needed to stay in our game with that. And we did it 2 times in the game, and that resulted in the 2 goals. So that's disappointing, but throughout the rest of the game, we did really well with that.
Bob mentioned the unbeaten streak. You guys went 2 months without a loss. But when you look back on this season, I know you've only had a few minutes at this point. But what are the things that you're going to really hang your hat on, and those are the memories that you're going to keep?
Partway through the season, we dropped a goal against St. Scholastica and dropped a goal against Concordia very early. And that wasn't like our team at all. We've been always super defensive and always really strong in the back. And the way our team handled it and responded was absolutely incredible. It's something that we haven't done since I've been here, and it was just great seeing our underclassmen even leading it up top. And that was awesome to see.
Coach, this is your 4th team in the NCAA tournament, correct?
Correct.
What makes this one special or different from the others?
Yeah, well, from where they came from, I've said this a couple times. This team played a scrimmage where they lost 4-0 in August, and they used that as a rallying call. Just as Adam talked about in the game with Scholastica and Concordia, they were down early in the season, and they showed resiliency. And I think what makes this group special, what really makes they've tapped into what makes Carleton special. They're together, they're competitive, and they're willing to outwork any team they're going to play against. And I will remember the unbelievably exciting moments that they've given me as a coach. You know, I'm honored to be coaching them. They've given our school, they've given our department, and they've given their alums and families. Like the victories they've enjoyed will last a long, long time. I know it doesn't feel great right now, fellas, but you've earned to hold your heads really high on what is an unbelievably successful Carleton soccer season. So congratulations.
And then 8 seniors. Can you just talk a little bit about your seniors?
Yeah, wow. And there are 8 seniors who have led this group. Some of them are reserves who haven't even seen the field. Jared Johnson, Cole, all those guys really working. And then the back 3 of, Mark Roth, Adam Tashi, and William Lanzillo doing great things for us. I couldn't be more proud of where they've come to, because some of these guys didn't even play as Frosh. Adam was playing football and playing soccer. He was doing both. And they didn't even travel with the squad. They've come that far to being in the national tournament. And just as you said, taking one of the best teams in the country to the wire, right? We pushed them. They had to work for it. And again, Mike's team is terrific, but I think these guys really made them work. And the senior leadership of this group will be missed. But as Alvin said, the legacy that they have left will last in this program for as long as I'll be coaching, which is a long time. No. So, yeah, no, they've left a great legacy for our program.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.